Welcome to Our Energy Matters with Anthony Manna and Dena Marie.
And
Hello.
here we are. Hello, here we are. And good to see you again for session number 37. And I noted that on September the 22nd, 2020, I wrote this down. That was our first meeting. That was the pre-radio show meeting when you pre-interviewed me and scared me. No.
That I did.
No, and then on September the 25th, 3 days later, 2020, Dena Marie interviews me on Lift Your Spirits, her radio show, weekly radio show. I was so happy because we talked about, and I'm going to show it again. We talked about, basically we talked about Loukas and the Game of Chance, which is my children's book, illustrated by in pen and ink illustrations by Donald Babish. And we had such a good time and such an illuminating time to talk about my character and the character's loss and separation and regaining, being his rebirth, etc. And I just felt really happy. And then when all of a sudden you introduced me to your book, Our Energy Matters, The Art of Crystal Reading, learn how to manifest your heartfelt intentions. And now every day I think of my intention. What's my intention for the day? And I would like to reach out to our listeners and viewers to hope that they do the same thing, because it's an act of clarification. It sets me up in a kind of energy place that I really, really like. Today I'm saying mir, mir, mir. Peace, peace, peace is our hope for Ukraine and our Ukrainian listeners and viewers. And our topic today is heal, heal, heal those blocked chakras. So I say to Dena Marie, in my writing for the day, because what I usually do is spend some time thinking about my connection to your ideas and your illuminations. I say today, there is a sanctuary, a welcoming realm I revere as a bright, sparked, illuminated place each time I enter it, energized as I am by the caretaker's inspired and inspiring wisdom, sustained by her empowering teachings, soul-searching maxims, heartfelt testimonials of self-loss and redemption, orally infused tales of solace, hope, and recovery from stuck confusion, disappointment, and fear. My sanctuary is Dena Marie's Lady Grace's, that's what I call her, by the way, folks, profound marvel of a book with the prophetic title, Our Energy Matters, The Art of Crystal Reading, where seekers like myself of curative, true truth, selfhood, like me, will learn how to manifest their heartfelt intentions. That's the second time we mention that today. It must be important. Enter her peaceable domain and witness and be drawn into instances of heart, soul, mind, spirit, body healing through Lady Grace's celestial art, translated to spell workings of transformative, creative, and loving restoration, which morphs into an awakening or reawakening to the sacrament of a fully lived, happily embraced life, lived in harmony with honor, honored, respected, and uplifting chakra miracles of wondrous, life-sustaining energy, purified by the grace of resilience, perseverance, and a mind and heart open to the possibility of recreating the self and coming to recognize the divine presence in the soul of souls. That was the longest, that belonged in the Guinness Book of World Records. And I see you're smiling because
no, wait, this is the beauty of this. When you met me, we were, things were happening and you had writer's block and you started writing the most amazing pieces. And I would just have you read them to me and it lifted my spirits, but you're not blocked anymore.
I'm so happy to hear that, and even today I'm working on a story again and I feel so unblocked. It's just getting to it is difficult because other, life is in the way sometimes. But when I get there, it's like, it's a meditative stance, and the same thing for these writings, it gives me some time. I say here something that you wrote. When we know our purpose, this is from your book, and hold a pure vision of that idea, then we are using the gift of visualization as the divine mind intended. By holding this vision within our highest chakras, meditation, it guides us into realizing our full potential and reminds us on earth as it is in heaven. And I know you remember this because it's so profound. Inspired or in spirit, we are moved to envision, create, and be uniquely ourselves. Who am I? I am I. Everything else is just an illusion. So you say the highest chakras, our discs that distribute universal life force energy throughout the body. So sacred is this energy that Lady Grace, our celestial alchemist, that's my other way of naming her, warns when one or more discs fail to spin, become bogged down, overloaded, or damaged, the other components will try and compensate, and the whole system will suffer. All these components need to work in sync with one another in order to maintain balance in our bodily and spiritual systems. I love that. The remedy, you wonder? She says, is becoming conscious of our chakra blockages. Allows us, when we do become conscious, allows us to make necessary changes to heal our past and become whole and free-flowing individuals again. So folks, follow Lady Grace and me to the healing prescriptions, remedies for blocked chakras found right there in the sacred pathways in her book. So Lady Grace, let's start with the crown chakra. Please describe a blocked crown chakra, and I'll then describe those prescriptions that you created, which I go there sometimes just to be sure that
You're tuned up. You're tuned up.
yeah, exactly. So I can get tuned up. That's a good way to put that. I love it. So
I call it chakra tune-ups. And the beauty of this is recently you started looking up. So that's your crown chakra. When somebody has a really good idea and they look up, that's the ding, 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 the light bulb goes off. That's how I make my chakra man. I have to show you my chakra man one time with the light bulb over his head.
Oh, yeah.
And you look up, you have an aha moment. You're inspired from something above. Everything seems clear. That's when you're definitely not writer's block. You have ideas all the time. So it gets blocked when hopelessness. I have to say right now, spending time with Mother Nature, because yesterday the stars were out. It definitely made me look up. The sun makes me look up. The trees make me look up. The news absolutely does not make me look up. It makes me do that. So right now people's chakras are blocked because they're watching things that are lowering their chakras. So nature is the cure-all. Today I was thinking too much and I was looking down and I had a bird just go tweet, 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 tweet. And I said, thank you. Because I wasn't in the present moment. I wasn't looking up. So that's what you want to do right now. And of course, count your blessings and set your intentions for the day, which is today, I want to have peace of mind. Today, I want to spend time in Mother Nature, quality time with humans I enjoy being with. Those are my intentions.
Wonderful. Today, I want to be kind to myself.
There you go.
Today, I want to share my love with my son. It's every time. And now today, what happened to me was, I also, well, because I woke up and I did a lot of exercise and weightlifting, I was really looking down the whole time and looking at the floor because I was doing these push-ups. And then all of a sudden I got up and the wind was going nuts. So I look out my window out to the woods that I live in, you know, and everything is moving and shaking. And I just said, all right, go ahead, look all the way up to those pines, you know, and it's going to be all right. And it was once again, it was like, yay, you know, let me stay there, you know. And sometimes if I go out the front door and I'm walking along the pathway to the driveway, I'm looking down, you know, I mean, I forget because I'm so busy trying to, all right, let me get together. I got to put stuff in the car. And then I just say, no. And then
Stop it. Yeah.
I stop it, you know, and then I say, well, not so much stop it as release yourself from that and look up. So you want me to go to the prescriptions for
Sure.
the first chakra? Survival. Walk in nature.
Oop, that's the crown chakra. That's the root chakra. So you're gonna have to
Oh.
go back to the other one.
Oh, I have to go to the 7th.
I have to say, today in the woods, I was walking and my voice said, dude, shut up. I was just like, why do you talk to yourself like that? But then I did. And then I saw the beauty of the sky and the trees and I could hear the birds again. So we're on the crown chakra, root chakra, which would be the 7th, I think.
Yeah, there we are. Sorry. Yeah, so it's knowing. Connect with a higher power. Talk to an angel. Meditate. Be still. Listen. Trust your inner knowing. Belong and connect with others. Think lofty thoughts. Prophesize about the future. Ask questions and ponder. Look at the stars. Pray for yourself and others. Oh, we talked about that a lot today, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Pray for yourself and others. Write down your goals and ask your higher self to help you achieve them. Think positive affirmations. Listen to music from India. That's so cool. Wear violet or white. Eat white foods or fast. Yeah.
Ooh, I got to tell you that I had prepared to fast. And the other day I had all the stuff. I was going to come home after the gym and start my fast. And my voice said, instead of that, why don't you put the past on a fast? Why don't you fast from the past? And I thought, what? Instead of me depriving myself of food this week, I'm just going to put my mind on a diet of just being in the present moment. And I'm doing it.
I know. I read that in your Facebook announcement.
That's an aha moment. That's an aha moment because I'm working out and I'm reading these very positive books. I'm spending time in Mother Nature. And I just basically thought, never, you know, the past, can we get past it? That's in the book. Here and now is your crown chakra. This is where you notice. This is where the universe winks at you. Like today, it got your attention and it made you look up because we want to look up. That's our intention. So it's so important to set, you know, intentions or to ask questions or to put yourself outside of the box we put ourselves in. The same old every day. There's so much more going on, right? That we can't see because we're looking down.
That's right. Yeah, and take a breath and look up. Why not? Can we move to the 6th?
Sure. So the 6th is your brow chakra, your third eye. So I have this thing that says life is a canvas, throw all the paint on it that you can. That's what this is. And so when we are worrying, we're thinking about what we don't want, we're praying backwards. If we're imagining horrible things, I call it in Fantasia where Mickey Mouse doesn't know how to use his magic wand. We have to stay in the present moment, focus on beauty. But right now, again, there's the news. We're turning on stuff. We walk by or the Facebook page, we're scrolling and we see something shocking. Then eventually this doesn't work. So my favorite thing right now is taking pictures of Mother Nature. And you see it, that's my therapy because it forces me to look at the light. It forces me to see beauty. And after that, everything makes sense because then I have my intuition.
Yeah, and I think that that is a prayerful way of living a life. Your 6th chakra, in your prescriptions, you mentioned intuition. Guess someone's sign. Listen to your intuition. God, you know, I wish I could do that more often because if I did, especially as a writer, rather than blocking it, just, okay, so they wear a hat. What kind of a hat? Let's go. Just do the hat, man. Don't,
your imagination will paint a beautiful picture, something you never ever saw.
I know, and I called it a canonical hat. And I thought, why the hell not? A canonical hat could be a hat, whatever. Write down your dreams. Imagine. That's something else we talked about in our phone call today. Daydream and fantasize. Oh, that's so important. Read positive books. Watch uplifting movies. Believe in something you can't see. Guess who it is when the phone rings. See yourself in a brighter future. Brainstorm about yourself and your desires. If you had all the time, money, and freedom, what would you do? You ask your seekers, your clients that question, don't you? I've seen that in the book, yeah. What would you do if you had all the time, money, and freedom? I'd go out and buy lots of clothes and booze.
No, or $90 ice cream. Just kidding.
$90 ice cream, yeah. No, I think I think about that, and I think that if I had all the money and the freedom, I think I would probably just stay where I am and keep looking at nature. And
see, we're in a good space. That's why we don't want to go out and party and get crazy, because we're happy. That's okay.
I'm very comfortable, and you use the word safety today. I'm very safe, and I hope a lot of people are listening to us, because that's a big important question. Do you feel safe? So it's not only comfort, but it's the safety of being in a place that you really feel that you should be in.
And enjoy. You are in joy.
Good. Listen to classical music like Mozart. Wear purple, eat purple foods, and breathe. Wow. I mean, we have to stop there, but it all brings together the joy, of being, the joy of staying alive, being alive, living fully, and that's all over your book. I think that the people that come to you, sometimes broken, and they don't even know how broken they are, you restore them to come on, wake up and live your life fully.
Well, and finding the one chakra or two or three that are blocked, and then giving them prescription. This was a children's book, really, of the rock game when it started. So it's very playful, but isn't it a shame in our society we have to be reminded to look up or pretend or breathe? We are not being trained to thrive. We are being trained to survive. And, I just love that you have reinvented my book and brought it back, because you're reminding me of all the beautiful things that I have put out there. People have done their prescriptions. I don't do it for them, and their lives change.
Yeah. And it's all over your book. And sometimes I think what I might say in my writing, and I look back on some of the pieces that I wrote before, that sometimes you don't have to actually come to see you, because in your book are the prescriptions for living that life and coming into a renewal, And so we have to stop here, but I think that I want to promise folks that in our next episode we'll continue with this, because I think it's so important. The prescriptions are life affirming, and so we'll do throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral. Is that what you say?
Sacral and root.
And root.
We'll move down.
And and
we'll get the party. We're getting the party started now. So you set your intentions, focus on the beauty in this world. Get back to us next week and see if you feel better.
Wonderful. Here is Dena Marie's heart healing promise. Clear up your chakras, and your every wish is our universe's command. So folks, one of the things that I want to end with is, don't forget to look up with wonder and connect with the divine imagination. And
amen.
Amen. If you want to move closer to Dena Marie's wisdom, then listen to her weekly radio show, Lift Your Spirits, on 1150 AM KKNW. Her website is dena-marie.com. And I always want to talk about that, because I think when you go there, you feel a sense of relief that there's possibility there for me. You mean I could walk the labyrinth? I could come to your beach right there at the Pacific? Oh, wow. Stop showing me those wonderful photographs in your Facebook, because I'm going to get on a plane.
I hope so. I hope so.
My website for an interview with Dena Marie, is anthonymannabooks.com, and it's Anthony, M-A-N-N-A. So go to my website's media section for my Podbean podcast, and you'll find Dena Marie and a lot of other people, authors and poets and dancers and whatever. And it's all a matter of, what I do with the website is I try to bring people to understand children, teens, and tweens, and what you can do to help them become better writers and readers. So there we go.
Okay, till next time, Anthony Manna.
Next time, Dena Marie, thank you so much. And everyone, be good, be happy, be safe. See you. Bye.
Peace out. Peace out.
Bye-bye.